Hey, what is going on, y'all? I can't tell you how ecstatic I am to make this video. I've had this 2002 Chevy Tahoe for over 20 years, coming up on its 22-year anniversary with me here in February of 2024. And I replaced it with this 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country 6.2 liter V8 engine beast of a truck. And I can't wait to use it the way it's intended to be used. Come along with me as I show you some of the features of this truck and tell you what I plan to do with it in the future. I'm going to do an entire series about this truck and the different modifications that I make. I'm not going to go crazy with it, but I am going to do a couple different things to make it my own because I plan on keeping this for another 20 years just like my Tahoe. Hey, what is going on, y'all? So you saw my 2002 Chevy Tahoe, and now I've upgraded to this, my 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 High Country with the 6.2 V8. Man, this truck is everything I could hope for. I'm happy after 20 years of not purchasing a new four-wheel vehicle anyway, that I was able to pick this truck up, and it is fully loaded like I always wanted. This truck comes with all features, and after shopping for about, I'd say a year and a half, I was able to get all the features that I wanted, plus some. The Super Cruise is a bonus. I really didn't want it, but it was in the package with the truck that I had. So this truck has pretty much everything you can think of. It has my non-negotiables. The backsliding glass, the sunroof, and then also it came with the Z71 package, which is a bonus over top of that. And you can kind of see that right here by these knobby wheels. I didn't want I think it's called a premium package. I didn't want that one because it was almost too old manish for me. It had and I don't mean that to be insulting, but it's almost too old manish for me. But it had the chrome wheels. There were 22s, and it just wasn't the look that I was going for. But I will tell you what, this truck is everything that I could hope for, and I'm paying for it too, but that's a part of the game, right? But like I said, it's everything that I hope for, and I'm gonna show you around some of the features and everything else. So come on with me. So let me start you off by walking you around the truck. So like I said, I negotiated for quite a while on this. I researched for quite a while as well. I wanted to get exactly what I wanted because I haven't bought a new vehicle in 20 years. But as you can see right there, I got the Chevy bow tie with the LED. I got that thrown in a deal along with the labor and everything else. But to me, this truck is absolutely phenomenal. The way it looks and everything that comes with it. So I've got the truck here, and I'm gonna go over some of the features that really attracted me to this truck. Like I said, I wanted a feature-heavy truck because I had gone without for a while. And, you know, not that it's the end of the world, but I had gone without for a while without, you know, modern technology features. And I want to kind of walk through what I got in this truck. Like I said, it's fully loaded. Not the top of the high countries, but it is fully loaded. Got your seat memory right here, so it corresponds with the key fob that you have in the vehicle. So I'm number one because I drive it the most, and it'll adjust your seat settings to what exactly you were at when you got out of the vehicle. And so, you know, you got your standard windows and all that other kind of stuff. Going from left to right, got the parking brake, got the four-wheel drive, and then the drive modes. There's sport, which you can see right there. There's off-road, and then there's normal. And so I have the adjusting exhaust. So when that changes, the exhaust note changes, especially when you go into sport and all that other kind of stuff. And then so I've got the lights right here. And then the other features that go with that. Got the fog lights right here. I have the lights in the bed, and then the camera in the bed right there. So, and then also that controls the brightness right there. Then I got the heads-up display right here. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it right there. The sun's not blocking it out too bad. But that gives me directions and all that other kind of stuff on there when you're using the Google Maps through the system, not the Google Maps through CarPlay. But as you can see here, it got the digital cluster. It is an amazing piece of technology. You get directions. You get vehicle information, so I have it on tire pressure right here. A timer for your trip, trip 2, trip 1, drive summary for the current trip that you're on, and then your speed, and then other information. And I leave it on radio. That's just what I prefer. Actually, I have the radio off right now to make sure nothing goes wrong or goes weird. As I mentioned before, I've got the Super Cruise. It's not necessarily a feature I wanted, but it came with the truck, so I'm not going to argue. But the Super Cruise is kind of cool. I'm only going to use it probably on long trips and stuff like that, but I do drive the interstate to work, so that helps out a little bit. I'm not necessarily going to go with the steering wheel controls. That's pretty standard, pretty straightforward, nothing really different there. But I'm going to go over the panel right here and all of the features that are in the vehicle. So I've got lane assist right here, parking assist, the automatic on and off, basically the automatic stop when you get to a stop, the tailgate drop. This has the multi-flex tailgate, as I mentioned, so the tailgate only goes down. It does not automatically go up, but that's fine in my book. I want to know when I'm putting the gate up for whatever particular reason. It's not that big of a deal. Got my emergency flashers, traction control, downhill assist, and then the windows all down features. So if I press this, all the windows go down with one push. I can't wait to use that in the summertime. It'll be really nice to vent out the car really, really quick and get the temperatures going back where they should go. You have to manually put it back up, but that's not the end of the world. And then you got your different functions up here, overhead. I don't use any of these, but well, except for the sunroof, obviously. And then the back sliding glass. Like I said, those two things were non-negotiables for me. I had to have the sunroof. It's just what I like to have. And then I had to have the back sliding glass that's right there. And so the reason why I had to have those is I like to roll with the windows down more than I do up. And that just, for me, that just makes my drive even better, especially when it's nice outside. I'll usually throw on the AC when it's about 80 or 85 degrees outside, but most of the time, not before. I originally wasn't going to do black, but I changed my mind throughout the shopping process because I wanted to make sure that it stood out. I wanted to make sure that it represented things that I wanted. So one of the things I do want to talk about right here is where I do some of my media for my Lancer area media page, and then also for Geo Rides where I do my media, this is going to be a moneymaker for me. This is going to be time well spent back here in the back with the tailgate down. I can just put my stuff right here and I don't have to worry about anything. Everything's open and available to me. Now, the other thing that I have is the multi-flex tailgate right here. That was something that I wasn't really looking for, but it ended up being with this package, how this was built, so I was good with it. But the multi-flex tailgate will come down, and you've seen it in the commercial, and I'll go over in a little bit more depth in the future, but it'll come down and allow me to step into the bed with no particular issues. As you can see, I got the windows tinted. I did 15% in the front ceramic, and then I also did 15 in the back covering the stock. So it comes out really, really nice. I do not have the back tinted because I didn't want to limit my vision in the back, just to make sure when I'm backing and I can see everything. Even though I have the backup cameras in the package, I still wanted to make sure I could see everything that I needed to see when I'm going places. And eventually we're going to be getting a camper. That was part of the goal with this whole thing. So that way we can be able to see when we're backing up and whatnot. But I'm going to walk you around a little bit more. That front grille is just awesome. It's not too chrome. It's what I think they call, what GMC at least calls anyway, the Dark Vader. And I think that's a really nice touch. Not too much chrome. Like I said, I don't want it to be too old manish, but at the same time, it fits my personality. Stay close to the channel as I review this truck over the next 6 months and point out some of the features of the truck. If you have any questions or things that you want to see about the truck, please place it in the comments and I will answer and make a video about that. I'll make a short, I'll make a video, whatever there's enough content for. But please like, share, and subscribe and enjoy the channel.